Yes, 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 y'all. Welcome to Savage AF, man. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. As you can see, this is the blackest show on social media, interwebs, net space, all of that stuff. The cat is pissed off right now, and so are we, man. Savage AF. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. This is going to be a Dro solo edition. We thank y'all for joining us. Sorry I missed the past couple days. I had to get my mind right. Me and the cat been talking through some things, and she's been through the house yelling. I think we're all just a little bit, upset about what's going on here. I'm gonna stop being the blackest show for a moment. Hey, kitty, look, she down there rubbing on stuff. Anyways, man, Savage AF, we are here for you Monday through Friday, typically 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, typically live on YouTube and Facebook simultaneously. If you ever miss us live, it's your fault. I gave you options. But that's what our YouTube channel is for. YouTube.com/C/SavageAFWorld. All one word. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. We talk politics, hot topics, and current events. And then I don't give a fluff kind of style. We're adults. We do curse. I know I'm saying we a lot, but I usually have a co-host. He's in New York right now, Shang. But when you get to our YouTube channel, do this. Ding, ding. Subscribe, get notified, and then multiply. You know what I'm saying? Spread that information. Share it like Mono at summer camp or whatever. That being said, maybe you are not a YouTuber. Maybe you've been banned. Maybe you have court cases pending and they won't let you stream anymore. That's what Facebook is for. They don't have rules. Mark Zuckerberg doesn't have morals. That being said, Savage A.F. on Facebook. You can catch us there. That's where we are as well. Savage A.F. Okay, you need them periods. Beyond YouTube and Instagram, and Facebook, there is Instagram. Extremely important. At Black Pedro on Instagram. At Comedian Shang. Also on Threads at Black Pedro, at Comedian Shang. Oh man, this is gonna be a quick one, y'all. We're not gonna do this too long. It's frustrating. You know what I'm saying? Compton's Finest. I see you in the building. Damani Jones over on YouTube as well. Nadia TV, Ms. O. Williams, Lady Hazel May. Well, good to see y'all. Thanks for helping us build this brick by brick. Cheers to you. If you're drinking something, do it right now. Toast that up in the air. This is to America. It was fun while it lasted. Ha! Remember the 90s? Oh, that was fun. The clothes, the hairstyles, the music. Sitcoms were funny. Yeah. Treehead, I see you. Wait. Treehead, what you saying? You said gotta get on Blue Sky? Or is it Blue Ski? Blue Sky or Blue Ski? Either way, Threads and Twitter is dead. Well, damn. Let me look up this Blue Sky Treehead after the show, figure out what's going on. Got to keep up with the kids. Who owns Blue Sky? China, Russia? Blue Sky. Okay, I see what you're saying. All right, well, I'll check it out. Anybody on Blue Sky out there? Make some noise. Give me a thumbs up or a hands up or an applause or something if you're on. Miss says Threads isn't dead. Yeah, I thought it was still popping. But Blue Sky and fan base, Miyu says. All right, well, just what I need is more social media platforms to have to provide content for. Huh. I can't wait. It sounds like fun. Blue Sky and fan base. They have a Black Sky server that's developed and ran by Black folk. Oh, well, now that sounds interesting. Sean Stubbs, I see you as well. Okay, Blue Sky, Black Sky, fan base. We'll see what it's about. In the meantime, in between time, man, Oh, I could curse now. Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. This your boy Black Pedro. This is Dro solo edition. I'm holding it down. If you are out there, be aware that Shang is in New York right now. He's at the New York Comedy Festival. Bam, there you go. You can fuck around and find out if you want to. I know if you go to his website, iamshang.com, he'll have all of that up there. That's what he do. That's just what the boy do. Oh man, all right. This is a quick one, man. This is just a quick update today, but bada boom, bada bing. I think it is Wednesday, November 13th, 2024. We are now, I believe 8 days have passed since America decided to commit suicide and elect Donald Trump for a second term. Non-consecutive, but we see what's going down. And on this Wednesday, November 13th, 2023, it's 3:08 p.m. on the West Coast. I think that when you hear some of these picks that are coming out from Donald Trump for cabinet members, you're going to be like me and say,
motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Let the Nazis begin. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. By the way, I think a guy named John Thune, a senator from South Dakota, has won the Senate majority lead or Senate majority seat. So Mitch McConnell will, come January, will no longer be leader of the Senate. Well, he's Senate minority leader now, but he won't be leading the majority. I'm too sober for this. The majority. So, yeah, that's not exciting news because it's just probably some other dickhead white guy. I don't know much about Thune, but I guess we'll see soon enough. Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings, facts matter. Your boy Trumpty Dumpty has announced Matt Gaetz. I'm just going to pull him up for those who might not remember who he is, but let me see here. Just going to do this. Your boy Trumpty Dumpty has oh, did I freeze up? No, don't tell me that. Don't do that on me. Did it work? I feel like my screen froze. Am I frozen to y'all? I look frozen to me. Anyways, your boy Matt Gaetz, boom chicky boom, has been nominated by Trump, selected by Donald Trump to be Attorney fucking General. Attorney General. Come on, man. Come on, man. Tree had said on is that on Black Sky or Blue Sky that there's no MAGA allowed? They get banned immediately. It's lovely. Cool. Compton's Finest said, find somewhere to go. If you never go anywhere, you'll always have nowhere to go. Seek asylum. Yeah. Trumpty Dumpty has appointed Matt Gaetz, or nominated Matt Gaetz, will be selecting Matt Gaetz as his appointee for Attorney General. Are we just the Matt Gaetz that was under investigation for potential involvement, even trafficking, I think, of underage girls, hanging out with 17-year-olds and whatnots. Hide your kids. B. Rose, She says, what in the absolute fuckery is happening? I'm going to try and jump out of the studio real quick and jump back in because on my screen, I'm frozen. I don't know if I'm frozen on your screen. Hello? Can you see me? Yo, chime in if y'all can even see me or hear me right now. My shit is weird. Can anybody see or hear me? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Can anybody see or hear me? You can hear me, but it's a black screen. All right, well, shit. We just gonna stay black for a minute. Let me see. Hold on one second. Oh shit! Didn't mean to do that. Okay, good. I think we're back. Okay, sorry. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened. You know, the minute you start telling the truth, then they try and, you know what I'm saying? They try and get you. Nicole Adler asks, isn't he a pedophile? Allegedly. But apparently that's not enough for America. That's not enough for Donald Trump. Well, you know, birds of a feather molest together, I guess is how they must say that. I don't hang out with birds. B Rose says, what in the absolute fuckery is happening? This is America. Tree has said, rest in peace, America. Compton's Finest says, took Hitler 14 years to do real damage. It's not Trump. It's the one behind him. Chess, not checkers. Talk to your boy. Talk to your boy. He's building up all these pieces around him. I know he's tapped Tulsi Gabbard to be something. Yeah. By the way, apparently Candace Owens was upset that she was overlooked as ambassador to Israel. You cluckhead ET looking phone home ass bitch. You really thought they was gonna tap your black ass for a role in the it's Project 2025. It's literally they don't like women or black people or black women that look like ET. You were never gonna get a job in the you stupid fucking. Miss says Amber Rose for Secretary of Education. Joke's on her. They're going to get rid of that department. Ha, miss. You know what it is. School closed. No, seriously. Project 2025 really, really wants to get rid of the Department of Education. Tree has said, they're all kitty diddlers. Well, I thought I told you that we won't stop. Oh, Lord. She said he also put up Lady Shang for Homeland Security Secretary. Listen, man. Is that is that what he tapped Tulsi Gabbard for, Miss? Was Homeland Security? I know the new border czar that they want is this guy, Tom Homan, who was like, we don't have to separate families. We could just deport them all together. I think, though, the one that's really got people sort of up in the air is this guy. Or people up in arms, I should say. Let me see. It's Pete Hegseth. I'm going to share this with you guys. And by the way, Pete Hegseth looks like he spent the entirety of his childhood at the at like Nazi Scouts of America camps. But yeah, this is him. Pete Hegseth has been, or you know, Trump is tapping him for, of all things, Secretary of Defense. The Department of Defense, DOD, is America's largest employer. We're in like 51 different countries as well. This man, who apparently, I didn't know because a lot of these dickheads look alike, but apparently me and this dude right here went to Princeton together at the same time. I think he was a freshman when I was a senior. Again, I wouldn't know him. He looks like he got hit in the head with a lacrosse stick and now just thinks dude's thoughts. But this man right here, as a potential Secretary of Defense, believes that women should not be in combat roles. Is anti-DEI and very, very vehemently anti-woke, whatever that means. And that's where the lacrosse stick injuries come in, when they hate woke. Couldn't define it. All the Princeton, Harvard too. He went. You couldn't define what woke means. Not to black people. Not the way it's used. Not the way it's supposed to be used. Compton's finest said you should have kicked his ass on GP, brother. Back then, ages 18 to 22, if I had known what these dickheads were actually going to like, but you couldn't, that's what I'm saying. You just really can't tell them apart. Like, you don't know who's the dickhead, who's just the regular white dude. One of them's going to invent, some shit. I don't know, man. It's like, it's a lot of people there, bro. Like, you just don't know. If I had known, on site, my nigga. I'm telling you, the day I see Ted Cruz at a Princeton reunion, oh, it's on. Oh, it's on. You and your ugly wife. Yeah, we get both y'all. Metaphorically. Miss says Donald T. Sterling has been appointed commissioner of basketball. It will no longer be a Negro league. It'll be all white men shooting free throws upside down. But yeah, so this guy Pete Hegseth is, I think, a bit of concern. And one thing that I've seen being pointed out is how somebody like Mark Milley was a general, also a Princeton man, conservative Republican, but understood his and believed in his oath to the Constitution and stood on that like a man should. Pete Hegseth won't. No, he wouldn't. He ain't got no principles. And it's interesting to watch. What one analyst I was watching say is that Trumpy Dumpty is going after the military first right now, and that is to say, putting loyalists, those who put their loyalty to Donald Trump above an oath to the Constitution, putting them in those positions so that when it is time to sick like rabid dogs our own U.S. military on citizens, like he wanted to do in D.C. during the Black Lives Matter protests, where Trumpy Dumpty, according to Mark Esper, wanted to just like shoot protesters. He wanted the military to come in and shoot protesters. So presumably the people that Trump is plucking, tapping on the shoulder, selecting are the people that will do that. And when you have somebody like Matt Gaetz, who is an alleged child molester, you're going to make him America's top cop. You're going to take somebody like Pete Hegseth, who this is kind of like one of those white guys first guys, just what's wrong with everything just being white? It'll be all white. When you put him in charge of the Department of Defense, especially after a guy like Lloyd Austin, Lloyd Too Tall, Don't Fuck Around, Black as Hell Austin, who, obviously is about that oath life. Oath life, my dude. Seeing a stark change here, seeing a big turnaround, guys. Not surprising, but I do think the level of audacity, caucasity, brash emboldenedness is alarming, and also just kind of one of those like, okay, okay, shit. Like you really don't think somebody, and then boom, they pop you in your mouth. You're like, oh, okay. You want to fight? Okay, shit. You should have led with that, bro. Just say that shit. Just say, nigga, just say you want to fight. Talking all that rah-rah. Miss says, good luck with that. Meaning having a guy like this in charge of the Department of Defense. She said, good luck with that. I can promise you the draft will come back before retention rises. Miss, who is a veteran, by the way, happy belated Veterans Day. This was this past Monday, Veterans Day. So I salute all those who served this country. I really do. Even if you're a cracker-ass cracker, because I know some of y'all are in the military, but still salute you. Miss says, no person of color will stay in the military with that orange twat in office. That's worrisome, though. Let's say that pans out to be true, Miss. I'm not doubting you, but I'm like, that's worrisome. Let's play that out. Now you got a military headed by crackers, filled with crackers, ready to take cracker orders against us. Because they didn't respond like that. Trump didn't want the National Guard on the ground January 5th or January 6th, 2021, right? No, but when Black Lives Matter was there, them motherfuckers was lined up and Trump wanted them ready to shoot. Miss said, and there will be a mass exodus into the north and south when that happens. What north? We done lost the whole north-south thing is done. This is coast, not a coast. I know what you're saying, but I'm from Michigan. What up, though? That shit went back red, hard. Wisconsin, red. Indiana, red. I think she might have got Illinois, but the North ain't the North anymore. Ohio, red. Fuck Ohio. There's no real North to run to, guys. Sorry. You better get to this coast of California where you can't afford shit. I'm telling you, man. If you look at these maps, don't just look at the red state, blue state map. Look at the red county, blue county map. That shit gets redder and redder and redder. And the blue spots get smaller and smaller. California is blue because of a sliver of coastline. Miss Gilead is here. And by the way, we're not going to call you Miss Adverb anymore. You will be known as Of Pedro. Yeah. Yeah, how you like that? Pay your child support. Pay your motherfucking child support. B Rose says, even Canada doesn't want us. I believe there are limited work visas. B Rose, when George Bush was elected a second time in 2004, my mother tried to flee the country. She was still in Detroit. You could spit. I could throw a baseball and hit Canada. from my mama's house. That's not true. I would have been in the MLB if I could have done that. Close enough too, but they denied my mom citizenship back then. As a retiree, she didn't have a viable income, they said. Really, they just didn't want that American bullshit bleeding over. Lady Hazel May said Colombia said, come on over, because they know how much cocaine we do. That's why Colombia want us to come over. They know you're going to be on that coke. It's a hell of a drug. That's the border crisis. Americans love cocaine, so we fund the cartels. They fuck up these nations, and then the regular people got to flee. They have to flee to America because y'all love cocaine. Of course, Colombia wants us to come on over. You don't think Bevmo sends me notifications weekly? Hey, Pedro, haven't seen you in a while. Fuck you, Bevmo. You know my weaknesses, asshole. Yes, lady, I'm sorry, Miss has already changed her name of Pedro. Yes. All of you ladies. Treehead, you are now known as of Shang. Lady Hazel May, you are now known as of the streets. Okay? Put it out there, girl. Your body, my choice, right? That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying in these streets. And if that wasn't ever the most obvious slogan for SA or grape, I don't know what is. Your body, my choice. That's literally how grapists think. Yes, blessed be unto you of Pedro. Blessed be unto you. When my girl holds you down so that we can have a baby, be cool, all right? Don't do that shit you did last time. I don't know if it can be more obvious than this. You know what I mean? You got your Matt Gaetz as a Goebbels, or I don't, I was like, when I saw the headline, like, Trump makes pick for attorney general, I jokingly in my head, I was like, who, Rudy? Matt Gaetz? Damn, dog. Y'all really trying to do this. Dog, Matt Gaetz supposed to be in jail. Also, by the way, and he's not here, so unless you guys like record this clip and reproduce it or whatever, I'll never admit it, but Shang was right. And there's nothing legally that's going to happen to Donald Trump. He's supposed to be sentenced for his 34 felony counts in 13 days. And guess who's going to pardon himself? I'm pretty sure. I don't even know if you can do it, but guess who's going to? That also being said, Special Counsel Jack Smith has decided to step down before Trump takes office. Run! Run, Jack! Jack Smith. I mean, the illegal Terminator at law. This motherfucker is a barrister robot sent to destroy. Skynet lost. So you got Jack Smith stepping down. That's the top secret documents case in Florida. That's the election interference case in DC. Who knows up with Fonnie Willis now? These motherfuckers done had 2 margaritas and some unprotected sex, and now her whole case is blown. Compton's Finest says Colombia adores sisters. Positive images everywhere. Y'all niggas better brush up on your Spanish and cocaine, okay? Because I'm telling you, man, ain't nowhere this shit. Listen, at this point, I used to be like, let's leave and go say, there's nowhere to run. Let's think about the last Nazis that were Nazis in Germany. There was a whole world war. Why? Because they were trying to take over the whole world, and the world had to fight them. If we all leave America and leave crackers in charge of other crackers who have cracking ass nuclear codes and all this other shit, what the fuck you think cracker America, Nazi America is going to do? They're going to let the Nazi begin. Yeah. Everybody's like, if we deport everybody, who going to pick the cotton? All the black people in America should be backing up like, wade in the water. Wade. Like, us, nigga. It's going to be us. Lady Hazel May, I knew you was wild. I knew you was wild, girl. Woo! Send me some nudes. I like it de coca. Send me a picture of your feet. You nasty woman, girl. Marry me someday. Of Pedro says, follow the money. That just feels weird saying too. That was another weird part about Handmaid's Tale. If ladies out there, if you have not watched Handmaid's Tale, watch it now. Now is the time. While there's still free media or whatever. Watch Handmaid's Tale. Watch what them boys want to do. Watch what them boys want to do. Of Pedro, formerly known as Miss, formerly known as Miss Adverb, still known as my almost baby mama, because I haven't given birth. She got me pregnant years ago, has refused to pay child support. So I'm holding on to the fetus. Okay. Currently, our child is in kindergarten inside me, incubating. Yeah. I'm feeding them knowledge. I got the headphones on with A, B, C, D. You know what I'm saying? Do, Baby Shark. I don't know the Baby Shark song, but whatever. Man, let me tell you something. Of Pedro says the Fenway Park scene still haunts me. I'm telling y'all, watch. If you have not watched it, watch Handmaid's Tale. Now listen, is this a documentary? No. Is it proof of what's about to? No, not necessarily. But is it so at this point? Is this so wild? Between Theo Bros and Oath Keepers and Proud Boys and whatever the Hawaiian shirt dudes were. Is this so crazy? My body is not a wonderland, okay? And all wonderlands, aka amusement parks, entrance fees. Entrance fees. And then concessions are not included. Yeah. Yeah, that big ass beer you bought me, that cost a lot. A lot. Give me my money. Sean Stubbs says it was suggested Fani should take up the case in 2029 after Trumpty Dumpty leaves office. I don't know statute of limitations like this, but if it was suggested, I would assume that it was by somebody that understood that. Also, that's assuming that Negroes will be alive in 2029 in America. Yeah, I could totally see a situation where we are not. Compton's Finest says, and the Coca loves you, Lady Hazel May. This sounds like a match made in heaven. I feel like Freeway Ricky Ross and Griselda just met each other. The cocaine queen down in Miami. Pretty sure the next season of Narcos will be about Compton's finest and Lady Hazel May. Y'all go ahead and do what y'all need to do, man. Get your money, get the fuck out. Oh, Treehead says the woman who wrote Handmaid's Tale is all about Trump. I think the show was a vision. Well, that's disturbing. I knew a woman wrote it. You would think that a woman wrote something like that as a warning, an alarm, a whistle blow. Like, hey, this is where this shit could get if we go too far right. We get too conservative. This is where this shit could go. But apparently she's like, it's gonna be the employee instruction video. Like when you get a job at Hardee's, if you're in the Midwest, or Carl's Jr., as we call it out here, they're like, sit down. Here's how you impregnate women against their will. You're right, Compton's finest. I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. By the way, shout out to everybody that came through Oaks Hollywood last night. Laugh AF went off for the first time. We building a business, man. We about to do it. Laugh AF. We're going to do it once a month at Oaks Hollywood. It's a nice little bar in Hollywood. We had a good old time, man. Let's go. Of Pedro says, damn, that shit is weird to say that. It's going to get it's going to be hard to get used to that. Like if I have to call my sister of Eric, that's her husband's name. Like, what the fuck? What am I going to call my mom? Of divorce? Twice? Of divorces? You said the book is from way back? Handmaid's Tale? Really? Damn, I didn't realize. First of all, you're not getting any Carl's Jr. off of me, okay? And it's not delicious. It's just open late. This is something we need to realize. This is the problem with America. We be thinking fast food is delicious. It's not. It's just there when you drunk and high. It ain't delicious. It ain't good for you. It might not even be food. Is that a tomato? Is that a tomato? I don't know, dog. But you gotta get off the bamboozle, yo, okay? Carl's Jr. is not delicious. That being said, I fuck it up all the time. But I'm just saying, like, is it really? No, I'm drunk. That's what I know. I am fucked up, and that's why I'm eating this Carl's Jr. I would never be like, oh, you want good food in LA? Go to Carl's Jr. I would never say that. But if you hit me at 4:30 in the morning and you're like, I'm hungry, then I'll be like, go to Carl's Jr. And then they'll be like, Carl's Jr. closed. I'll be like, bitch, go to Jack in the Box then. They don't give a fuck. They'll serve you a taco for breakfast. They'll serve you breakfast for dinner. They'll turn a salad into a milkshake. Jack in the Box don't give a fuck about your life. Do you understand me? Anyways, I feel like I'm off topic. The reality is the Nazis are Nazis, okay? The Nazis are Nazis. Your boy Trumpty Dumpty is tapping the worst people in the world. Now, here is the only potential saving grace of all these taps. He might be tapping senators. He might be tapping House members whose seats could potentially be replaced by Democratic governors. So while he's pulling people into the cabinet, he could also be shifting House and Senate ballots, potentially. This is me, on my good side, just trying to like stay positive, keep it together, keep it together, keep it together. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, man, let's please pay attention to the folks that Trumpty Dumpty is trying to nominate. I'm going to end this one early. Give me a few minutes. We're about to be out of here. See, this is it. Of Pedro says, why are you making this difficult? This is why I left in the middle of the night. You wanted to talk, and I was like, can we just get something to eat and get back to? I get it, girl. I know. That thing was good to you. Yeah. You just needed a milkshake and then a milkshake. Yeah. But guess what? The milkshake have consequences. For some people, it's bubble guts. For you, it's a baby. You got to pay for that. Yeah, I'm going to keep the baby while you go get food. Motherfucker. Constance Finance says, back when I ate meat, no diddy. See, niggas can't even talk about steak no more. It's like, I used to eat meat. Pause. No diddy, that Western bacon cheeseburger was on hit. No doubt, dog. They do have the Impossible. No, at Carl's Jr., they have the Beyond, which I think is a little bit better than Impossible, but really, it don't mean that. It don't mean much. I'm gonna look at. I got a new name here that I've never seen. Maybe you've been here before, but I don't know. Clean B says, so the Republican GOP party are controlling the three branches of government in the next 4 years. Whoa. Yes. I don't think they have like super majorities. I know what you're saying, Clean B. So they will require some, I think, Democratic cooperation, and we'll keep our eyes on anybody that does do that. The people that we've talked about today, like a Matt Gaetz for Attorney General, like a Pete Hegseth for Secretary of Defense, they would require congressional confirmation. And, I'm not sure that they would get through. Pretty sure at this point, all Republicans should just line up. Not sure we're going to get many Adam Kinzigers or Liz Cheney's anymore. We see how that, everybody sees how that worked out for them. So Liz and Adam already rich. They can just, go out. And you ain't got to stick around. They can just say a few words and write a book and then move to Malta or some shit. But yeah, Clean B, I hear you, man. This is a daunting time because the reality is they could get through a Matt Gaetz, a Pete Hegseth, a Tulsi Gabbard. And these at this point seem to be Trump loyalists and not constitutional loyalists. This would be the basis of a democracy, is people believing in the Constitution, believing in one man, one person is an autocracy, fascism. So that's just where we are, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you guys. If you haven't seen it, if you didn't see it coming, if you don't know what's happening, God damn it, just go to 7-Eleven and drown yourself in Slurpee juice and die, because that'll be your happiest moment from now until Gilead. Yeah. But I would like to thank my internet baby mama, formerly Miss Aver, for changing her name to Of Pedro. Because, ladies, that's how they're going to try and regulate all of your labia. But yeah, be careful. Let's watch the rest of these nominations. Let's see who gets through, who hopefully doesn't. I don't know if Democrats can caucus or what do they call it, filibuster or whatever they do. Just, I don't know how that part of it works. We'll see. Again, I don't think there's no like super majority in either the House or the Senate. So any of these nominations would most likely require Democratic cooperation. And then that's when you really want to do the big eye emoji. B Rose said, "What are we drinking, babe? This is tequila, reposado, the cheapest thing they had at Trader Joe's." That's the other thing. I'm not even drinking mid shelf right now. We reaching for the well, girl. And I'm gonna start buying vodka for fuel and gasoline. Sexy Puerto Rican. You said it judgmentally. She's like, always tequila. Like I have a varied palate. Okay. I'll let you know. It depends on what I'm eating. But when I'm not eating, then I'm just drinking tequila. That's all. I had a vegetable soup from Trader Joe's earlier. I feel good. Energized. Ready to go to Beverly Hills and face the 1%. Because it's like the 1% and then crackers. And they're the same, but not percentage-wise, right? Keep drinking it. Keep sipping. Sexy Puerto Rican. That's all you drink? Well, let's go, girl. Cheers to that, man. All right, man. Savage AF. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. I'm going to get out of here for today. I will be back tomorrow. This looks like a Dro solo week. Shang is in New York at the New York Comedy Festival. So he's probably either on the subway or riding a rat to the subway or through the subway, while also buying a hot dog, a frank as they call it, and just cursing at random people. If you've never been to New York, that is the only culture. You fight rats, you ride the subway, and you buy hot dogs. That's all New York is. And then you go out and the club opens at 2 a.m. He's on a pigeon. You think a pigeon could carry Shang? And that's not even a knock. But I mean, come on, girl. The rats are built for this. No, he's not above the city soaring high right now. This nigga Shang is in the trenches. He has a saddle on it. Like rats in New York, you like there's a what do they call that shit? Not the stirrups. Where you put your foot in and then you step. Whatever, man. They are stirrups. Okay, cool. I haven't seen enough episodes of Yellowstone yet, so I don't know all of it. But it's a white guy foot strap that they use to step into a saddle to get onto a rat, and then you just keep throwing cheese in front of the rat, and it'll take you to where you go. Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings, facts matter, guys. Thank you for being here. This was the Dro solo edition. That being said, yeah, I guess I'll just keep saying it because it'll be relevant for, I think, the rest of America. But if you voted for Donald Trump and you are white, you are really, really rich, really, really racist, or both. If you are not white and you voted for Donald Trump, you are really, really rich, really, really stupid, or both. Thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Stirrups.